If you're thinking about splurging $729 on the Samsung Odyssey G7 G75F 40-inch curved gaming monitor, hold up, because what I'm about to reveal might just change your mind. This monitor promises an epic WHD 1000R curved display, a lightning-fast 180 Hz refresh rate, and VESA Display HDR 600 for stunning visuals. But here's what surprised me. Despite all these bold claims, there are some frustrating issues that gamers like you and me cannot ignore. In fact, this might not be the ultimate gaming beast you expected, so stick with me to get the full, honest rundown before you hit buy. Now, why would a highly rated, premium-priced monitor cause me to hesitate? Let's dive in and find out. First off, let's talk about who this monitor is really for. If you're a hardcore gamer wanting a massive immersive experience with the 1000R curved ultra-wide screen and silky smooth 180 Hz refresh rate, the Samsung Odyssey G7 seems like a dream come true on paper. It's built with features like a near-instant 1 ms response time, AMD FreeSync Premium Pro to crush screen tearing, and CoreSync technology to light up your gaming room. Sounds fantastic, right? But if you're someone who values reliability, color accuracy beyond gaming, or wants seamless out-of-the-box performance rather than fiddling endlessly in settings, you might want to hear some important caveats. Here's a quick story from a fellow gamer I know. He got excited about the ultra-wide curve for immersive racing games, but soon found himself frustrated. The curve promised to wrap the game around his vision. However, after hours of tweaking brightness and contrast just to fight washed-out colors and uneven backlighting, he wondered if this monitor was more work than it was worth. He joked, calling it the Odyssey G7, because after setting it up, finding the perfect picture felt like an epic quest. So why is that happening? Is it just a setup issue or something deeper? Let's break it down. The Samsung Odyssey G7 boosts visuals with a crazy sharp WHD resolution and HDR 600 support, which should mean great contrast with deep blacks and bright whites even in dark scenes. But in reality, many gamers report inconsistent HDR performance with noticeable blooming, where bright halos spill onto dark backgrounds. That's a big deal in horror or dark atmospheric games where you want subtle shadows and fear-inducing depth, not a ghostly glow ruining immersion. Plus, while the 1000R curve can feel immersive, it's so aggressive that some users experience dizziness or eye strain during long sessions. Imagine paying nearly $730 just to game, only to end the night feeling queasy. That's like ordering a party-sized pizza and getting heartburn. Now, if you're still with me and thinking, well, I want that smooth 180 Hz refresh rate, the story gets a bit complicated too. The Odyssey G7's 180 Hz and 1 ms response time specs sound like a gamer's paradise. Ultra-smooth gameplay, zero lag, no screen tearing. But here's a twist. You need a seriously powerful GPU to unlock that potential, especially at WHD resolution and ultra-wide aspect. Without top-tier graphics hardware, you won't hit those high frame rates and might not notice the difference. So if your setup isn't bleeding edge, this monitor might feel like buying a Formula One car and leaving it stuck in rush hour traffic. The promise of buttery smooth gaming is there, but you'll need the muscle to back it up. Here's a question to think about. Are you investing in the monitor itself or the full gaming setup? Because the Odyssey G7 demands complementary gear to truly shine. Otherwise, you could be looking at a pricey, oversized screen that underdelivers in the areas you care most about. Still curious? Good. Let me tell you about the ergonomic design and usability features, which are a bright spot. The monitor's stand is adjustable for tilt and height, so after hours of gaming marathons, you can relieve neck strain. Plus, Samsung's Auto Source Switch Plus automatically detects when you power on connected devices and switches input. No remote hunting needed. And if you're someone who loves multitasking or streaming, The picture-by-picture and picture-in-picture modes let you split the screen or overlay content. Imagine gaming while keeping an eye on your chat, or working on a project without switching screens. That's smart thinking from Samsung and a real saver for productivity gamers. But let's not forget the elephant in the room: price versus value. At $729, this monitor sits in the premium bracket. For that much cash, you expect no compromises. So why do some users report issues like uniformity problems, annoying backlight bleed, and even occasional ghosting? Yep, ghosting on a monitor touting 1 ms response time feels like buying a racehorse and having it limp on race day. Samsung's marketing shows a glorious gaming experience, but reality can sometimes feel more like a lukewarm replay. You might say, well, every tech product has some shortcomings, right? Absolutely. But it's the combination of minor issues piling up with a high price tag and some unexpected usability quirks that give me pause. The Odyssey G7 seems best suited for gamers with very specific priorities. Those who value ultra-wide immersion and high refresh rates, paired with top-notch PC hardware to unleash its potential. Casual gamers or anyone on a budget might find they're paying for extras they don't use, or settling for less than expected. And here comes another curveball. The 40 size and 21:9 aspect ratio may not fit comfortably on every desk. It's a beast of a monitor, and if your gaming setup isn't spacious, you'll find yourself constantly adjusting seating positions or struggling with awkward angles. Plus, while the aggressive 1000R curve sounds futuristic, it limits viewing angles for anyone sitting off-center. You might get great visuals if you're dead center, but friends joining for local co-op. Not so much. So what's the final verdict here? Should you steer clear of the Samsung Odyssey G7 G75F 40-inch, or is it a hidden gem requiring sacrifice? Here's the truth. If you want jaw-dropping immersion, killer specs, and you have the PC power plus space to back it up, this monitor can deliver a next-level gaming experience. Just be ready for some tweaking, occasional headaches from the intense curve, and price commitment. And if that sounds like a mixed blessing, you're not wrong. But there's a silver lining. The Odyssey G7 is a solid step up from older monitors in the G7 lineup, improving brightness and color punch, and features like AMD FreeSync Premium Pro elevate frame syncing. Samsung's CoreSync lighting tech delivers an atmospheric touch, projecting vibrant colors into your room based on screen action. It's like gaming with your own personal light show. That's a lot of bang for your buck if you prioritize eye candy and ambience. Before we wrap up, let me toss in a few light moments because gaming gear reviews don't have to be dry. Why did the monitor break up with the GPU? It just couldn't handle the frame rate drama. Or this one, why did the gamer bring a ladder to the gaming setup to reach the high refresh rates? Alright, last one. What's a monitor's favorite type of music? Anything with good resolution and plenty of beats per minute. Okay, back to business. If you're wondering where to get the best deal on the Samsung Odyssey G7 G75F 40-inch, I've included a link down below in the description for the latest price on Amazon. It's invaluable to compare prices and check for bundles or seasonal discounts. Remember, investing in this monitor means investing in the full setup experience. Check your PC specs, desk space, and personal gaming needs carefully. Let me leave you with this final thought. The Samsung Odyssey G7 is a powerhouse wrapped in a flashy curved display. It's not perfect, but it's close, if you know what you're signing up for. With breathtaking ultra-wide visuals, rapid refresh rates, innovative features, and ergonomic comfort, it's designed for serious gamers ready to push boundaries. Just be ready for a few headaches on the way to gaming nirvana. So, will the Samsung Odyssey G7 be your next epic upgrade or a pricey curveball? That really depends on your setup and patience. But whichever path you choose, now you're armed with the honest truth. Happy gaming, and don't forget to check the link in the description for the best price on Amazon.